today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how we solve two-step equations. But before we do that, I want you guys to think back to the order of operations that we talked about earlier this week. So can you guys go ahead and write those down on your whiteboards? And I'm going to be calling a random person up to explain what those steps are. All right, Wyatt, can you explain to me what you wrote on your whiteboard and what they stand for?
PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction.
Great. Okay, so the order of operations describes a step-by-step of the mathematical operations that we perform on an expression in order to find a solution. Now, when we're looking at an equation with a variable in, we have a number after the equal sign. That means we have a solution already. And essentially, we want to perform the reverse operations but, in order to find out the value of our variable and the original number that gave us that solution. So we're going to be going ahead and using PEMDAS in reverse, kind of. Since we're doing two-step equations, we're going to be focusing on the last two pairs of operations, addition and subtraction, and multiplication and division. So anyway, let's take a look and focus on this expression that I've written up here. First, can I have someone volunteer and tell me what this line represents? Yes, Abby.
Division.
Division, excellent. Okay, so now, on your whiteboards, can you please write down the two operations that are being performed on my x variable? Okay, great, and I'm going to call on someone to tell me what those are. Megan, can you tell me what you wrote down on your whiteboard?
Division and subtraction.
And specifically, what numbers are we dividing by and what numbers are we subtracting?
Dividing by 3 and subtracting 1.
Exactly. Okay, so, like I said, we're going to be using PEMDAS in reverse. So, we're dividing by 3 and subtracting by 1. We want to go ahead and focus on the addition and subtraction first. So, we're going to focus on this subtracting 1. And we're going to be performing the opposite operations in order to cancel out the operations that have already been performed. So, can someone go ahead and tell me, just to volunteer, what is the opposite of subtracting 1? Yes, why?
Adding 1?
Adding 1, exactly. So, we're going to go ahead and add 1. And the big thing with solving algebraic equations, is that whatever we do to one side, we want to do to the other side so that the whole equation stays balanced. So, if we're adding 1 on this side, the subtracting 1 and adding 1, they cancel out, and we get x equals 3. And can you guys show on your fingers, what would I get on the right-hand side of my equation? Great, I'm seeing 5s all across the board. So we have x divided by 3 equals 5. Now can someone else volunteer and tell me, what would I do next in order to isolate my x? What would be the opposite operation that I'd be performing? Yes, Abby.
Multiply by 3.
Yeah, I would go ahead and multiply by 3, okay? Now, can someone else explain to me, what is the big thing that I need to make sure that I'm doing here? Yes, Wyatt?
Multiplying on both sides to keep it balanced.
Yeah, exactly, to keep it balanced. Okay, perfect. And so, we are dividing by 3, but multiplying at the same time. It's going to cancel out because they're opposite operations. And we get x is equal to, please just respond as a group, what do I get on my right-hand side?
15.
15, great job guys. And so there we've gone ahead and we've solved an algebraic equation by using PEMDAS in reverse, performing opposite operations on both sides in order to get our final answer. Okay, so moving on, we're now going to talk about something else that often confuses middle school students, multiples and factors. Okay, so I have a little chant prepared for you guys for that. But first, let's just go over what factors and multiples are. So factors, if you're given a number, factors are divisors that fit perfectly into that number. So if I have 6, my factors would be 2, 3, 1, and 6. They are all numbers that divide 6 perfectly. Okay? Now multiples are products. So whenever I'm given a number, my multiples are that number times any integer. So, multiples of 6 would be 12, 30, 36, can really go on and on there. So the big thing to remember is multiples are products, and factors are divisors. Okay, so, I'm going to teach you guys a chant. Can I please get everyone up out of their seats? Okay, so, we're going to start with a steady beat, okay, and it's going to be a bit of a call and response. So I'm going to say the thing that we're focusing on. You're going to give me the response. Where you have to respond are where the arrows are, okay? So we're going to start slow. I'm going to say multiple, and then we all say yeah, yeah. And then you say they're products, yeah. And then we say together, they're products of your number and an integer, yeah. And then I say factors, yeah.